Everyone wants the prize, but nobody wants to pay the price. Most people are walking around with $1 million dream, but a minimum wage work ethic. You want the view from the top of the mountain, but you complain about the steep walk to get there. Here is the truth about life. You are sitting on a gold mine, and the gold mine is you. Stop looking around at everybody else and focus on what you have going on. You need to stop looking at another man's grass to see if it is greener. You spend so much time staring over the fence that you forget you have a yard of your own to take care of. You see the shine and the sparkle of what they have, but you do not see the dirt they had to dig through to get it. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it will rob you of your peace every single day if you let it. You are looking at their harvest while you are standing on your unplanted seeds, wondering why nothing is growing. The only reason his grass is green is that he wakes up early and waters it. He is out there tending to his business while you are busy tending to his business too. You do not know his water bill. You do not know the fertilizer he had to put down. You do not know the weeds he had to pull when nobody was watching. Stop assuming that people just got lucky, because luck has nothing to do with consistent maintenance. You have to fall in love with the process of watering your own life. It is not always going to be exciting, and sometimes it is going to feel like watching paint dry. But that consistency is where the magic happens. You cannot water it once on Monday and expect a jungle on Tuesday. You have to show up every day with your watering can and do the work, even when you do not see immediate results. Stop letting the internet fool you into thinking everybody has it better than you. People only post the green grass. They never post the dead patches or the dog mess in the backyard. You are comparing your behind the scenes footage with their highlight reel, and it is making you depressed. Turn off the noise and look down at your own feet. If you put the same energy into your own life that you put into watching others, you would be unstoppable. Take your eyes off their prize and put your eyes on your work. Make your grass so green that you do not even notice what color the grass is next door. That is how you win. You have a gift. God put a gift inside of you before you were even born. It was packaged in your DNA, and it is unique to you. A lot of you are confusing your gift with your skill. A skill is something you learn how to do, but a gift is something you were made to do. You can go to school to get a skill, but you have to go inside yourself to find your gift. It is that thing you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. Think about what comes naturally to you. Think about what you do that makes other people smile or makes other people wonder how you did it so easily. That is your clue. That is the breadcrumb trail leading you to your purpose. Stop ignoring it because you think it is not important enough. Stop chasing a paycheck and start chasing your gift, because your gift will make room for you. A job will pay your bills, but your gift will build your wealth. When you operate in your gift, the universe conspires to help you. Doors that were locked before. People show up in your life to assist you. It is like swimming downstream instead of fighting the current. You might be good at a lot of things, but you are only gifted at one or two things. Do not waste your life trying to be average at a dozen things when you could be phenomenal at one thing. Focus your energy. Sharpen that gift until it is so bright that nobody can ignore it. That is your ticket to the life you keep dreaming about. People get frustrated because they are working hard at the wrong thing. You can run 100 miles an hour, but if you are running in the wrong direction, you are just getting lost faster. Finding your gift gives you direction. It gives you a compass. It tells you where to pour your energy so you get the maximum return. Your gift is not just for you, it is for the service of others. You were given that gift to solve a problem for somebody else or to bring joy to somebody else. When you serve people with your gift, the money comes automatically. You do not have to chase the dollar. You just have to chase the service. Value attracts value. Do not die with your gift still inside of you, wrapped in the box. That would be the greatest tragedy of all. Open it up. Use it. Wear it out. Let the world see what you were made of. Live your life in a way that when you are gone, the world knows you were here because of the gift you shared. Put a tax on your time. You cannot let people waste your time for free. Time is the most expensive currency you have because you cannot print more of it. You can lose money and make it back. You can lose a house and buy another one. But if you lose an hour, that hour is gone forever, and it is never coming back. You have to start treating your time like it is gold, because it is. If you leave your front door open and let anybody walk in and take your furniture, you would be called a fool. But you leave your schedule open and let anybody walk in and take your hours, and you call it being nice. Stop being nice and start being wise. Protect your time like you protect your bank account. Time is the one thing you can never get back. So if they are not adding value to your life, they are subtracting from it. There is no neutral ground here. Every person you talk to and every activity you do is either an investment or an expense. Audit your life. Look at where your minutes are going. Are they going toward your dream, or are they going toward somebody else's drama? You need to get comfortable with the word no. No is a complete sentence. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to justify it. If something does not align with your purpose or your peace, the answer is no. Stop feeling guilty for protecting your greatest asset. People will respect you more when they see you value your own time. When you put a tax on your time, you find out who really values you. The people who just want to use you will fade away because they cannot afford the price of admission anymore. The people who really want to build with you will respect your boundaries. You are filtering out the noise so you can hear the music of your own life. Do not spend your time on things that do not matter. Stop arguing with people on the internet. Stop watching TV shows that rot your brain. Stop gossiping about people who are doing better than you. Take that time and put it into your craft. Put it into your family. Put it into your health. You are running out of time every single second. The clock is ticking, and it does not stop for anybody. Make every moment count. Live with a sense of urgency. When you wake up in the morning, realize that you have been given a deposit of 24 hours, and it is up to you to invest it wisely. If you are going to be successful, you have to get used to being talked about. It comes with the territory. You cannot be a public figure and have a private life. You cannot be a game changer and expect everyone to cheer for you. Success breeds contempt in people who are not doing anything with their own lives. The only people who do not have haters are people who are not doing anything. If you are sitting on the couch doing nothing, nobody is going to bother you. But the moment you stand up and say you want more, the moment you start trying to better yourself, the whispers will start. Let them whisper. Their conversation is none of your business. If they are talking about you, it means you are making waves. It means you are disturbing their comfort zone. Your success shines a light on their failure, and they do not like how that feels. So they try to bring you down to their level so they can feel better about themselves. Do not step down to answer them. Stay up where you belong. You have to have a thick skin and a soft heart. Do not let their words penetrate your spirit. Words only have power if you give them power. If you ignore them, they eventually run out of breath. Keep working, keep building, keep shining. Let your success make all the noise so you do not have to say a word. Remember that people usually throw rocks at things that shine. They do not kick a dead dog. The fact that they are targeting you is proof that you are alive and you are moving. Take it as a compliment. Take it as confirmation that you are on the right track. If everybody likes you, you are probably doing something wrong. Do not waste your energy trying to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You could hand them a bar of gold, and they would complain that it is too heavy. Save your breath for your journey. Use that energy to push your wagon up the hill. Let them stand at the bottom and watch. Eventually, the noise will fade into the background. You will get so high up the mountain that you cannot even hear them anymore. That is the goal. To get to a place where the opinions of small minds cannot reach you. Keep climbing and do not look down. Stop putting yourself on the clearance rack. You are full price. Stop acting like you are a discount item. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. If you walk around with your head down, accepting scraps, that is all people are going to feed you. Stand up and demand what you are worth. Do not give people a discount on your worth just because they cannot afford you. That is their problem, not yours. If you go into a luxury store and tell them you only have $10, they are not going to cut the price of the bag. They are going to tell you to go somewhere else. You need to have that same attitude with your life. When you lower your value to fit in with someone else, you end up losing yourself. You shrink to fit places you have outgrown. You quiet your voice so you do not intimidate others. Stop doing that. You were made to be big. You were made to take up space. Do not apologize for your greatness. Know your value and then add tax. Believe in what you bring to the table. If you do not believe it, nobody else will. Confidence is contagious. When you walk into a room as if you own it, people will assume you do. When you speak like you have something to say, people will listen. Stop settling for relationships that drain you. Stop settling for jobs that underpay you. Stop settling for friends who do not support you. You are worth more than that. You deserve the best that life has to offer, but you have to claim it. You have to be willing to walk away from anything that does not serve your worth. It is scary to demand your worth because you are afraid of rejection. You are afraid people will leave. Let them leave. If they cannot handle your value, they were not meant to be in your life anyway. You are making room for the people who can afford you. You are clearing the space for better things to come in. Carry yourself with dignity. Dress like you are going somewhere. Speak like you know what you are talking about. Treat yourself with respect. Pamper yourself. Love yourself. When you treat yourself like a king or a queen, the world has no choice but to follow your lead. You cannot drive a car looking in the rearview mirror the whole time. If you do that, you will crash. Life is the same way. You cannot move forward if your eyes are stuck on what is behind you. The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. Visit it to learn, but do not build a house there. Stop looking at your past and your mistakes. Everybody has a past. Everybody has messed up. Everybody has things they are not proud of. But you are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are what you learned from them. Forgive yourself and let it go. The weight of regret is too heavy to carry on this journey. You are not going that way. Your future is in front of you, not behind you. The windshield is big and the rearview mirror is small for a reason. What is in front of you is so much more important than what is behind you. Focus on the road ahead. Focus on the destination. Focus on where you are trying to go. When you keep looking back, you miss the opportunities that are right in front of your face. You miss the blessings that God is trying to hand you today because you are crying over what you lost yesterday. Dry your eyes. What you lost was just making room for what you are about to find. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Let it go. Release the anger. Release the hurt. Not for them, but for you. You need your hands free to catch the new blessings. You cannot catch a new ball if you are still holding on to the old one. Understand that your history does not dictate your destiny. Just because you started rough does not mean you have to finish rough. You can write a new chapter today. You can flip the script. You have the pen in your hand. Stop reading the old pages and start writing the new ones. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Beautiful things are waiting for you. There are victories you have not won yet. There is joy you have not felt yet. But you will never get there if you do not take your eyes off the rearview mirror and put them on the road. Drive your car. You need to put your blinders on. Race horses wear blinders for a reason. They put those things on the side of their eyes so they cannot see what is happening to the left or the right. The jockey knows that if the horse sees another horse creeping up, it might get scared or it might change its stride. It is so they do not get distracted by the horse to the left or the horse to the right. When you are looking at the competition, You are not looking at the finish line. You lose a split second of focus, and that split second can cost you the race. You have to develop tunnel vision for your goals. Run your own race and stay in your own lane. Do not worry about how fast the other person is running. Do not worry about their form. Do not worry about their shoes. Worry about your run. Worry about your breathing. Worry about your pace. You are running against your best time, not theirs. Distraction is the enemy of progress. There are a million things trying to grab your attention every day. Social media, bad news, gossip, trends. If you stop to look at every single one of them, you will never get anywhere. You have to block it all out. Focus on the main thing and keep the main thing the main thing. When you have blinders on, you move faster. You are more efficient. You are not wasting energy looking sideways. All your energy is propelling you forward. You become a force of nature. People will wonder how you get so much done. And it is simply because you are not paying attention to the nonsense. Stay focused on your vision. Lock into it like a guided missile. Let the world spin around you, but you stay steady. Let people change lanes and switch up, but you stay consistent. Consistency combined with focus is the key to breaking through any barrier. Keep your head forward. Keep your eyes fixed on the prize. Do not swerve. Do not slow down. Trust your training. Trust your instinct. Just run. Run until you cross the line. Run until you win. Failure is not the end. People are so terrified of failing that they never even try. They think failure is a tombstone, but it is really just a stepping stone. You have to fail to succeed. Show me a man who has never failed, and I will show you a man who has never done anything significant. Failure is just a lesson that you needed to learn. Life is a school, and sometimes the tests are hard. When you fail, it is just life telling you that there is something you missed. There is a skill you need to sharpen. There is a weakness you need to strengthen. Embrace the lesson and stop crying about the grade. Every time you fall, you are actually falling forward. You are further along than you were before you started. You have more experience now. You have more knowledge now. You know what does not work, which brings you one step closer to finding out what does work. Get some dirt on your face and get back up. Do not lie there feeling sorry for yourself. Pity parties do not have gifts. Dust yourself off. Check for broken bones and get back in the fight. The only time you truly lose is when you stay down. As long as you keep getting up, you are still in the game. The most successful people in the world are the ones who have failed the most. They just did not let it stop them. They used their failures as fuel. They used their rejection as motivation. They turned their stumbling blocks into building blocks. You have to have that same mentality. Change your relationship with failure. Stop looking at it as a monster and start looking at it as a mentor. Ask it what it came to teach you. Be humble enough to learn. Be resilient enough to try again. Be brave enough to look stupid for a little while so you can be smart for a lifetime. Your dream is on the other side of your fear of failure. Once you realize that failure cannot kill you, you become fearless. You take bigger risks. You dream bigger dreams. You live a bigger life. Do not let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Swing the bat. Eventually, you are going to have to jump. Life is not lived on the safety of the ledge. Life is lived in the air. You can stand on the edge of the cliff safe and sound, looking at the view, but you are not experiencing the thrill. You are just a spectator in your own life. But you will never know what it is like to fly until you jump. God does not give you a guarantee, He gives you an opportunity. He gives you the wind, but you have to spread your wings. Jumping is scary. It is supposed to be scary. If it were not scary, everybody would do it. The parachute will not open until you are in the air. You are waiting for the parachute to open while you are still standing on the rock. It does not work like that. You have to step out into the unknown. You have to trust that you will be caught or that you will learn how to fly on the way down. You cannot play it safe and expect to win big. The safe zone is the danger zone because that is where dreams go to die. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to not know where your foot is going to land. Take a leap of faith.